Hi everyone, this is introduction or kind of a review for Ear Training 1 and Ear Training 2. And both Ear Training 1 and Ear Training 2 might find this useful, which is a review of singing with numbers. Remember that in these courses, we will sing pitches as numbers rather than as solfege. So instead of do, it will be 1. If you look at the example, hopefully on the screen, you'll see treble clef in D major. You see a time signature, which isn't exactly accurate in this case because there's no bar lines. But you have a D major key signature. 1, so that's 1. And then up the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And backwards, and 1 could be 8. In some instances, I have no problem with that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that the 7th pitch of the scale is not the syllable. Since we need single syllables, you will sing it as sev, not 7, because then you're adding a rhythm that isn't there. So in the other example that follows it, we have in the same key D major. You'll recognize this corny little nursery rhyme melody, right? So taking these pitches of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, removing the lyrics, making them numbers, right? 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So we're in D major. Those pitches correspond to the scale of D major, and thus numbers 1. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Great. And the same goes for minor. You'll see in this example an A minor scale, right? 1, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Or 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in minor, 1 through 8, 1 through 7, and major also. Now, or before I get to my more complicated point, look at this next example. You'll maybe recognize this song. This is Chicago's 25 or 6 to 4. This is just the first part of the melody, right? So starting right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1. Then the horn line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So now we've added some rhythm, some syncopation, some chord progressions. We have this descending line. And I think I actually played that third chord wrong, and that's okay for right now. But you get the point of the melody. It's, if you look again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1. All right? So what pitch was skipped there? It's basically an ascending A minor scale, but there's no 6. And then in the horn part in measure 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's that top line. Now this points to something that gets a little tricky as we go along, particularly in Ear Training 2. We'll be diving in pretty soon, pretty early, with pentatonic scales. A lot of times you'll hear pop music where for example, 3, you might be in a major key, but a 3 from the minor scale or minor pentatonic will be used, or vice versa, where you'll have a song in minor and there might be reference to a major 3 or a major 6. A lot of these kind of mixtures of scale and key relationships. So when you're singing these, a lot of times it's going to be a matter of preference. and on which pitch you decide to sing, whether it's 3 or flat 3. For ear training 1, don't even worry about that distinction yet. But just know that there will be some tricky moments in a lot of pop music where you'll have to decide what sort of feels more comfortable in terms of the syllables you sing, and more importantly, how you're hearing these pitches function within that piece of music. Syllables don't ultimately matter so much because most likely you won't be writing or singing music that is made up of just singing numbers, right? So, but what's important here is that it's a very useful tool for processing or more effective way of ear training and singing. Okay? So that's it for this little introduction. I will be sending both classes assignments relating to singing with numbers, and we'll do a little bit of review for the first couple of weeks to make sure everyone's strong on this. And if there's any lingering questions that aren't explained in this video, of course, feel free to reach out to me. Okay, see y'all soon.